Good evening, and welcome to another scene in the living world of darkness, the Edge of War, the vampire venue. Tonight, Natalia's gotten up early. Went to work, just worked a little, had to smile a little bit. Got home, really didn't talk to either Helena or Rose. She stormed out of there and said she had, plans tonight. She gets home. She's nervous, annoyed, quite a few things. She gets home, has a bath, and begins to get in her get-up. About halfway through, she's kind of she actually just takes up her phone, is about to call Max and says this is stupid, not coming. But she looks at the phone, and she remembers what he said. It's a chance to feel human again. She looks in the mirror, just looks at herself, shakes her head a little bit. In her mind, she's really, this wasn't really a part of being human. This is about as alien as some of the violence, but who knows? We'll be with other humans, and it might just be fun with a date. She still really doesn't know exactly what's going on, but she begins to get her social get up when she has to, and she looks striking. And she gets all her things. She has a coat she puts on, and she begins to head out. And she will arrive. She has a bag with her, with some things in. Cough. And yeah, she will take a cab and arrive at the restaurant.
The Max weirdly arrived early. The restaurant is very expensive. You probably wouldn't expected Max to come up at this restaurant. They will ask, her name, and then when she sees the Max, wait, he's different.
Yeah.
He seems to be extremely different, and he is kind of striking.
Yeah, Natalia is also very different. No goth makeup, no piercings. Her hair is different. Her clothes are very different. And they look, probably looking at each other, at two different people.
Mm-hmm. He smiles and says, "Welcome, welcome."
Thanks. Right.
You look very nice.
You too.
Thanks.
I was thinking I was the only one who, changed a lot when I had to do things like this, but apparently not.
I mean, I didn't think you would expect me to do this, but please. He kind of gets up and then pulls her chair. Again, something not would expect it from Max that much. They say this wine is quite nice.
All right. As she sits down, she just looks around. She looks at Max, and she begins to just look a bit suspicious at him. But it only takes a couple of seconds.
He actually doesn't say anything about it. He just continues reading his reading the menu.
Yeah, she just picks up the menu. She does read the menu. She just says, "So, what looks good?"
I quite enjoy the chef's the chef's special. I know this wine is quite nice, as he shows a chili wine to her.
Hmm. Hey, apparently, well, I'll trust you. I mean, seems like you know what you're doing. I will have the. Uh, she looks. I will have the veal and no, no. You know what? I'll have the duck. Yeah.
He smiles and then says, like they actually ask for a lot of like they ask a lot of name drops just to be able to get this thing, like but I just did some max stuff and get the thing. It was not that hard,
Thanks.
but it was fine.
Thanks. I mean, look, if you need covering the bill or something, I'll send something to you. Like, really, it's not a problem.
Yeah, sure. So was your day?
Well, work was work. It was okay. I mean, yeah, it didn't stay there too long. Other than that, uneventful.
I this weird thing at work. They some people just came in and like they were being kind of they were making too much noises, and I had to send them off.
With a stern reprimand or more concrete measure.
No, I just tell them to like this is my bar, get out. They didn't. I intimidated them with a look, and they left.
Ah, okay, okay, that's good. Yeah, like uh, me and I mean, I think Rosa got it covered, but yeah, but it's with my business, it tends to be less less rowdy, honestly. Oh, you do
If
get.
I knew your business, I would have made comments.
Oh, yeah. Look, it's nothing really secret. Like it's just well, you're gonna. Well, I can't tell you, but you have to promise that you don't tell anyone.
Okay.
It's it's a wellness spa. Okay,
Wellness what?
a wellness spa. You know, there's a small pool. There's a sauna. There's a I you give like sports massages to people or help them relax, incense, pandering.
Yeah, I know. Quite
Like
nice.
yeah, just it's not there. It's just two of the people, well, the two other people for now that work there are my responsibility. So I just don't want anyone to know because then they'll get in danger, and that's why I've been secretive. I hope you understand.
I understand.
I don't want to get into trouble, so it's yeah. So there it is. I and no funny comments. I do occasionally massage people.
And I do that as well. So what?
Very funny. Well, I suppose
I
you're right.
wasn't trying to be funny.
I know, I know. I was just, well, let's just say that slimy Wall Street types, whenever I tell them, well, a few times I have told them, they've been a little less, they've been like, saying more or less like, oh, I should get one. Do you give a happy ending? And then they offer me money. So, yeah.
That's funny.
That's why what shall we say? I tend to react quite harshly to it. So that's why.
understand the. Not a lot of people understands the. Not a lot of individuals understands this.
No, no, they don't. But oh well, I don't really care too much. I just get pissed off when people, you know.
People calls it happy ending. That what pisses me off, actually.
Yeah, yeah. Nah, it's fine. I mean, it's fucking like stepping over lines and stuff, but no, it's good. But so this wine, is it like a thing you're used to? Like, do you know it, or I'm guessing they've just been poured the wine, and she's looking at the glass.
When I was young, my dad was going to Chile, and he brought this chili wine, and they were talking about how awesome the chili wine was. After a day, I usually just drink chili wine. Like it. I hope you will enjoy it as well.
So, cheers to your dad, or no?
Cheers to my dad.
She smiles and will drink.
He will drink as well.
Hmm.
He has eat food merit.
And thus Natalia, likewise for Natalia. And she drinks. Oh, it's
He
pretty good.
he's not trying to blood bond her or anything like that. He's like, yeah, I'm happy you enjoyed it. I know that you gave me that weird look when I first said wine.
No, 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 no.
And, Amachan, are you on your phone?
No, I'm not. What's wrong?
Your picture is the small little circle like a phone would be. It's weird.
Not from me. For me,
Hmm.
it's the full picture, but
I
um,
might just be glitching.
you try and enter or leave and enter again. But yeah, Natalia will just you said, so father who was into Chilean wine. You go in a bar. You can really dress sharp if you want to. I'm not saying we're similar, but well, we're not. But hmm, sounds a little like you had a fairly good life, and then some schmuck came and fucked it.
He. I actually don't know what to say regarding what type of life I would have if I didn't become this. I might have been dead, but at the same time, I feel that the some schmuck coming and doing what he does is just not that cool. I personally think
You
that
and me
the
both.
pardon.
You and me both.
I personally think that it's not the best thing, but it's not the worst thing as well. It's just not feeling the way I used to. Actually, he says like, I thought we were not going to talk about these kind of things.
Okay, what the like? Probably, I know you've been on more dates than I have. What do you talk about in dates? Like how
To be
many
honest, this
girls?
is like this is like the first date, like a date that I have been in.
Okay. So
I usually don't talk that much in the other dates and try to get, to do. He says happy ending
oh
for a
god.
quick snack.
Well, I knew I should have told you. Uh, well. So yeah. Have you ever had other jobs than a bar?
I went to college in history. I left the college after some time. I don't like history. I find it extremely boring.
Hmm. Well, I mean, you have to oh, take your periods. Some periods are quite interesting.
He like kind of like says like I just think most of them are just the same. Like literally. I basically think that it's just the same thing. Human greed and human greed and human greed more.
Well, that's true. Mostly, but I mean, it's, I don't know, universal suffrage. I mean, it's pretty cool.
What?
You know, the fact that I can vote or would vote. I had the possibility of voting and, weren't just like some peasant.
I
I mean,
mean, I don't think
given
voting.
given the time, I would probably not have been able, my parents would not have been able to leave and come here. I mean,
I don't think voting changes a lot of things.
no, I agree, but at least you have some freedoms. So things have changed, and computers have changed a lot too. So there is some things, but
It's that we can call that a change. Computers are a good computers are good change.
yeah,
It's I think the worst, like, I don't think the humanity as a whole changed a lot.
no, no, it's not. It's actually you can come like a computer itself as analogy, like the software, the tools we use,
Hmm.
they've changed a lot, but hardware, the human mind, and its longings, its greed, it's still there. It's not going to change for quite some time unless something happens.
That's true. I don't think it's going to change for a long time. But at the same time, like, think this way: the human greed is what made humans into humans. If we weren't greedy, we wouldn't find a lot of things. We wouldn't like find the I don't know, like we wouldn't find those things that we found. Human greed did help us. Like, how would you feel without a human the greed? The greed is just there for to achieve things. Just because it's like a lot of people thinks it's bad doesn't mean it's bad.
Hmm. Well, I could do without greed, but then again, I mean, I know a lot of creative people, a lot of fucking good people don't have an ounce of greed really in them.
I I think you are lying to yourself that you don't have a greed. Everybody has greed. Like, you have a place that is yours. I think like everybody has greed. It's kind of like that. Very simple.
Well, maybe I'll prove you wrong someday.
I have ambitions. Isn't there things that you want to achieve?
Yeah, to at least show you that I'm not greedy.
And that's the best way of the best way of things that some of the humans are just like lying themselves. I think you lie to yourself right now.
She like casually just like at the tip of the table. She looks around and she presents a bird or a buck finger, just very very slightly, just from under the table. Her hand will slowly come up. And she smiles like someone at you and then sinks it again.
What did she do? Sorry,
She
I
gives
couldn't
him the
understand.
bird, but she does it hiddenly.
Uh,
Just very very slowly, just raises the hand and then.
how rude.
What are you talking about? I'm not rude. I have pleasant conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're the one who's calling me a very greedy person. That's
Being greedy
well.
is not a bad thing. I think it's a good thing.
Okay, Gordon Kickle. I mean,
Why it would be a bad thing anyway? Like,
because, well, I mean, it's like cocaine or lots of other things. A little bit of greed, a little bit of wanting better things will be good, but it can turn into addiction. You know, cocaine, greed, having like lots of, I don't know, like power, like, you know, having political power or whatever, that could be addicting as well. It's all about the moderation. So in a sense, I suppose you're right.
Power does corrupt. That's completely you're completely right about that. Power corrupts.
Yeah.
Infinite amount of power corrupts infinite amounts. I wonder, do you the like what do you think about infinite power corrupting?
Pretty much true. I mean, which is honestly, I mean, there are very few people who can handle it for longer periods of time, but there are some. They won't be able to handle it forever, but for a time, perhaps. But again, you can like can say that's probably a very, very slight fraction of a percentage of everyone who has ever had power. I mean, that don't get like complete assheads within a matter of like years.
I think that the some people just becomes very unliked by the society because they just do things that the others don't understand.
Hmm. Yeah.
Like, what do you, let's say that you are doing some things for the good of the people, for the benefit of everybody, and guess what? Your people thinks you were tired because you're trying to save them. Some decisions are not going to be liked by those, and those
Mm,
who follows you.
that's true, but that's the point of being a leader, and a strong and a good one is that whenever people like you're gonna have to take charge and show them, however it might hurt or suck.
What kind of like society you think has the best like ways of leadership, like democracy?
I am the wrong person to ask. I don't know. I most of my life I've honestly just known pretty much what I hated and what I knew was wrong and what needed to be fought against. The whole building up aspect, not so much. But you know, the anarchs and all of this, and
Mm-mm. He says, I thought we were not talking about it.
yeah, but it's connected. Don't worry.
I mean, it's your rules. I don't mind
Right.
talking about it.
I'm just thinking, like, maybe I will soon think that some things I thought were undoable when I was, well, before all of this shit, maybe it's more doable now. I haven't actually really considered it. Anyways, so, um, what do you like, since you've not been on dates, you've just had a lot of, you just,
I'm not understanding what anything like, your question. He kind of like says with like a smile.
like, what do you normally do? Is just like one bimbo after the other that comes and just is up for whatever or what?
You mean like as in dates?
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much what. Well, and most of the time I just found some drunk ass guy at a bar or concert or something. So, I don't know. I mean, I'm guessing that's since you say you don't have really that much experience with this sort of thing. It's
Mhm.
probably the same. I don't. I'm just thinking.
Yeah, exactly. It's the same.
Yeah.
The Do you ask all like these questions to everybody?
No, I'm trying to, you know,
No, know me.
no talk. Have conversation.
Okay. Let me ask you a question. I will break one of my own rules. What do
And
you think
at,
about?
at that point, I think the food will be served.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Like there will be like a small pause where they will talk, and she'll just thank you very much, and yeah, Natalia will just have a bite. Hmm, really good.
It is
But
indeed quite nice.
you were talking about you were going to break rules.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask you a question. You say that the absolute power corrupts.
Huh?
There's a person in this city with absolute power. You think he's gonna be corrupted as well?
Depending on who you're thinking of, because I can think of multiple people.
I'm talking about our leader.
In a certain sense, I think he's corrupted already, but yeah, that's
Uh,
definitely possible.
I think it's kind of weird that he has a lot of power that he doesn't share. And I don't remember choosing him. You say about democracy. I don't remember choosing him.
Hmm.
Did you
That's true.
choose? Did
That's
you
true.
choose him?
No, but I know it's much better than the alternative.
What's the difference between your these like elders that you don't like
They're
and
not
him?
they're not making suggestions, and whatever you think does not fucking matter. You do what they tell you to do, or you get in the bad book. And if you get too much in the bad book, you have real serious problems.
Weird.
Yeah, at least he asks for our input. At least I came with him with an idea. He liked the idea. I did it, and I showed that I could do it, and he was happy. I mean, that's more like I got thanks. Like this, even that I didn't get. I didn't get anything. It's just like you do it because you are our bitch now. It's like, what the fuck?
Weird.
Right. Yeah.
What? Did I say something wrong?
No, I'm agreeing with you. It is weird and fucked. So yeah, consider yourself lucky. And then again, I had an extra challenge.
Extra challenge?
My fucking sire, but it doesn't matter.
What does he does? What does he do?
Well, it doesn't matter. Yeah,
If
he's
you say so.
just uh, he's just a fucker. It's he is. Yeah, he's. No, it's like
We can talk when if you're more comfortable to talk.
yeah. It's so. Tell me what kind of music you like. she says, very forced.
Like stops and says, I I enjoy he thinks all types of music, to be honest. I enjoy like the things that I enjoy the music that like makes me feel good for that moment. Like I don't have one type of music that I enjoy.
It's I suppose that makes sense. Yes. Yeah.
But what kind of music do you enjoy?
Quite a few things. Yeah.
R&B,
It's quite a
rap.
lot of. No. That's fucking wuss music. Real music, like rock. I did, used to sing in a punk band. It's quite good.
Huh. That's quite nice, actually. I was not expecting that.
Yeah, well, singing. I mean, I can perform and stuff, but yeah, singing was not really the prime. I mean, it's a punk band, you know. Quite a bit of screaming, but oh well.
Quite a bit of scream. What?
Yeah, it's not like, oh yeah, it's totally like singing for this. No, it's a bit different. You ever been to a punk concert?
Not that I can think of.
Right. You'll probably know when you see it, but it doesn't matter. Man, we were good. Suddenly I couldn't.
Tell you couldn't what? Is there a problem?
Well, you know.
Oh, that.
Yeah, the
Mm-hmm.
thing happened, and I had things to worry about suddenly. Well, more things. You know.
Hmm. So, what's the color that you like the most?
Color.
Yeah, what's the color you like the most?
She looks at you, smiles. She just says, "Pussy."
What?
It's purple or red.
That's like a very aggressive word for myself.
Yes.
I literally didn't understand why you used that word to me.
No, it was a comment on your question, I think. Well,
Mhm.
it was a comment on your question, like, that's a wuss. Like, that's.
The I can ask like more questions. It like is gonna make you not happy. Is that what you want? If it's that what you want,
Look, I don't know. Like, we're supposed to say, like, what? Like, I don't know.
you're not supposed to say anything. You're just supposed to have fun. Like why are you incapable of having fun?
Lots of reasons.
How would you have fun then?
Well, this is quite relaxing. And honestly, I'm going to start with this. Maybe not fun, but I'm going to say that you've done quite a good thing for both of us. And thank you. I mean, it's really nice, actually. And maybe not funny, but it is comfortable. Weirdly, for some reason. In this place, of all places, I actually do feel a bit comfortable. So thanks.
No problem. Anytime. I'm happy that you are happy. I mean that.
I know. Again, weirdly enough. And, well, maybe we can, go elsewhere. But I'm also happy that we can have this meal and actually enjoy it for what it is.
The Did you talk about my proposition?
If it's the proposition I'm thinking of, I remember. I still think it's really fucking dangerous, but hey, what isn't?
Not doing it.
Was that not the proposition with the?
Tremere.
Yeah, that, like, I remember. Yeah, it's still like
I
I
feel like
honestly, yeah.
did you feel alive when you were like in danger?
Sure, but there's lots of ways to be in danger, and I like to be somewhat removed from it, being very dangerous and being potentially in a lot of trouble, but not necessarily having, certain weapons in your direct, you know, proximity. There's a difference. We have to break rules. I get it, and I approve. But yeah,
I think it's not just about breaking the rules. It's about doing what's necessary to survive.
wasn't it your like that didn't want to talk about all this, or is it me?
No,
That's
I didn't say I don't want to talk about it. I said let's have a date where we don't talk about things, but then you are like talking about things.
right. I know. I get it, but I just don't see that that necessarily is like the most risky and most dangerous thing. I mean, I'm working on plans at the moment. I just need this guy to. Yeah, I need to work on it because he needs to begin to look into things for me. But when I've done that, I'll be able to do some damage, and we won't even have to be near them.
I didn't understand anything from your plans.
Well, I haven't told you yet, so
That's true. You didn't tell me yet.
because it's still work in progress. So
So like, I will learn about it when.
you'll hardly learn about it now if you just like give me
Listen,
just 5 or 10 seconds.
go on.
Yeah. So I've been looking a bit, and I haven't gotten really far. But I'm quite certain that I know that there are quite a few law firms that are used by our very best friends from the powery people. So
Mm-hmm.
I know these companies are into some really shady shit. And the more we begin to expose, the more we begin to, well, make trouble for them, which I have a plan of doing. If well, it will be engaging them in a bit of cyber warfare to start with, and then we'll be, getting the goods on certain really involved people within these companies.
Mm-hmm.
Then we will bring those companies down, and then quite a lot of lawyers that will probably be either working for or involved more intimately somehow into their structure will be fucked. And when that happens, well, the pool with certain agencies will be significantly reduced. And one of their incomes will also be damaged. It's like with in the mob movies, how do you get the Cal Capone or the gangsters? You get their lawyers.
He, so you say that there's something they do with the gangsters.
No, it's
Is it like did
like
I'm just gonna ask to make sure I understand. Say that they are doing some things with lawyers and gangsters. Is it true?
no. I'm saying like, have you ever seen one of those like The Untouchables or some of the gangster movies about the gangsters like 1940s and 1950s?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Like in all, it always like in those movies. How do you really get the mob into trouble? You hit their lawyers. They have really high-priced lawyers, and they do all sorts of crazy criminal shit. They have very good lawyers. They always get off. But you either hit them with something where they can't slip away, or you diminish the effect of their lawyers, and then they're in deep shit.
We may also think about stealing their lawyers if the lawyer is.
It's that's what I said. Like get the dirt on them one way or the other. They're, either they stop work, maybe they both stop working for them and start working for us if we have incriminating evidence, enough of it on them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's also part of the plan. Although we will have to find someone who will work with these lawyers because, trust me, I'm not going to talk with any of those scumbags.
I think this can be a good idea, and it will be very nice to have progress on this.
Right?
Yeah, I agree. We should do it.
Yes. And like I said, there's like a private investigator I need to have fully updated on everything before I can, yeah. But no, it should be okay. So
The private investigator, huh?
yeah, look, I just
You just.
it's just it's you should. I just don't really see your plan not just having like maybe it does not go completely wrong, but the potential for blowback is just so immense that it should be like a last option, like a last case option.
Your plan has a lot of fallbacks as well.
Well, we're more removed from it at least.
How? If the lawyer sees that you're trying to fuck with him, they will investigate you, and they may
Yeah, well,
learn. So that's exactly what I say. We won't get caught.
yeah, but you're not in that sense. You're not dealing with the lawyers. You do realize this. You're dealing with someone who can do shit, really weird shit, and find out who you are, where you are, how you're feeling, all sorts of weird.
These guys like gods or something, like gods of our universe.
I don't know, but kind of like it's kind of fucked. Like some of the shit they can do.
I trust myself to handle the things that I can do.
Right, right. Yeah, yeah, sure, sure. But just can we try something? else just before we, yeah, you know?
What do you want to try?
The lawyer thing, like fucking, I don't know, uh, whatever. It's just I don't want to really fuck with him. Not,
You don't have to join the things I'm doing. I invited you. I didn't say this is our plan. I'm not your tyrant.
no, but if you do it, I'm going to help you, so I'm going
Why?
to
You don't
get
owe me anything. You don't need to help me. I mean it. You don't need to help me.
Okay, okay.
It's up to you. If you're not want to risk yourself this much, it's completely okay.
Right. Good, good.
But what? Do you want to help me? Which was more important to you, your skin or helping me?
Wow, okay. That's,
It's not. I'm not gonna judge you for being more into yourself.
but like,
But what I'm trying to say is reality. If I think that you're going to suicide, I'm not gonna follow you to that road. If you think this is too much, it's completely okay.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I just, there might be other, but it depends also, like, how you going to, like, I mean, is it like just waltzing into somewhere and doing it, or like,
No, it's more like, going in, flirting a bit, dropping names, getting names, investigating, using aspects to check some auras.
yeah, it's right. Eh, I'm just, I just think it's a bad idea. Just full stop. But did you try the duck? And she
Did
just,
I try what?
she takes a piece of her food she's cut out, just
Mhm.
gets it over to you.
He takes it. This actually quite nice. And he says, I really enjoy it.
I thought you might. She'll lean in. She'll just ask for. No, no, she won't. She'll just. So these places like a high class place, right?
It is.
Didn't. Is it like a place you would try to get into, or?
No, I paid money and I came here.
Well, no, but I mean, like in general, like would this be a place you would see yourself into, like coming again, or is?
Not that. He kind of thinks and says, like, to be honest, I have no idea.
Hmm, okay. No, I mean, it's
Why
just.
did you ask?
No, I'm just wondering. I mean, it will be a while since before I come here again. I think. It's not that I don't appreciate it. It's just the air in here. It's like pretentiousness, farts, and dirty money. That I mean,
You
it's
should. You want to leave this place?
no, no. I said I enjoyed it. It's fine. It's just about us talking about different things and enjoying some food. It's fine.
He's looking at her like not understanding what's going on, so I'm gonna roll perception empathy. Bum, bum, bum. I got 2 successes.
She's you get the vibe that she's her mind is like, how do you put this? Like you get the sense of her not really knowing what to do,
Mm-hmm.
and not like having she's definitely not necessarily conflicted, but definitely has different feelings about different things going on, and it's causing her to be like unsure of exactly what to think and do.
Mm-hmm. So he kind of like leans in and says, "If you don't tell me what's wrong, I don't think we will be able to solve the issue."
Nothing's wrong. It's just for the last 2 years, I hadn't really been. Not one night has gone by that has been normal. And I came here and things have been really crazy, but I've actually been able to have nights to myself and days to myself, and it's been good. And now I'm having a fucking date with a guy I just met who's probably who I shouldn't really be. And I don't know what they're doing, and
The guy with what?
a
He's
guy I really shouldn't like. Well, I don't know.
shouldn't what?
Shouldn't be fucking.
Why am I that bad?
No, you know what I mean.
I don't
We
know what you mean. I'm asking.
work together and stuff. It's
So working relationship is hard now.
I don't know. That's the thing. I I don't know. I
You don't want to get attached to? Is that what you're
Well,
talking?
normally I just when I do things impulsively and just do them, I enjoy it, and I do it quite a lot. But I do it with myself and only myself. Now you're involved, and it's things that I've never done, and it's yeah. That's it. That's all. There's no problem. It's just probably going to have to do it a lot more than this for it to become normal for me. That's it. You're doing a good
You
job, and it's just me that's weird, well, off. So
have
never mind.
anyone told you sometimes you just blab words and like don't make sense?
Yeah,
So like I don't understand what you're talking about.
I'm telling you what I'm thinking. Well, what I'm feeling really,
What do
and
you feel?
I'm all over the place, and there's nothing wrong. It's just I am not used to this whole situation.
You know, it's I'm not dating a million people. I'm not
Uh,
that used to with things as well.
Thank you.
No problem.
I mean, honestly, that would be impressive, all logisticals, but yeah.
Cute. The now I every time we meet, like you're making this into an issue. Every time. I don't find it that much of a problem. I think like you need to make a decision before you like do something that you don't want to do.
Right, but no, I'm good. Like I'm there's really not any problems. Like never mind, I said anything. I don't make it an issue. Like
I mean, you
now,
have every right to make it an issue. If you don't want to do things, just don't do things. It's extremely simple.
yeah, I know.
He takes a deep breath. Okay. Okay. Tell me a good story.
Okay. There was this one time we were, yeah, we just gotten together like a couple of months. It was like our second gig, and yeah, we were all packed in this van essentially with all of our stuff. Right, it's the smallest van you've ever seen. It was fucking like stuffed with the drums, with guitars, everything. Right,
Mm-hmm.
and we're holding this gig at this small place. Well, we thought it was a small place, but turns out it was quite big. But we weren't the only band there. And yeah, people were a bit pissed about the first band and stuff. And I'm like fairly nervous, but we go on stage and they wouldn't let us leave for like 3 hours. Man, we trashed that fucking place. And man, that hotel afterwards. Those poor workers. Oh well, it's really fucking funny. Like, I mean, I'm talking like there was like champagne in like spilled all over that hotel room. Like furnitures were broken. Things flew out the windows. Like it was mayhem, but fun.
But fun.
I don't know, trashing the place because we felt like.
He nods. Happy to hear that.
Sorry, come again?
Happy to hear that.
Well, maybe I'll show you sometime if I can find people who can play. Oh, it's New York. There'll be plenty.
The I think that's your turn now because I asked you a question and now maybe it's you asking a question.
Do you still have family?
No,
I'm
they
sorry.
died.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. They died peaceful deaths.
Oh, that's good. Like,
Yeah.
so what's your ah? Now this is important. What's your favorite movie?
I don't. I don't. Hmm. Okay. He thinks for a while more. Seven. What's in the box?
Well, that's a great movie, but unconventional choice. But I, I like that answer. That's a good answer. So
What's your favorite movie?
I have a few. One of them is, action movie, probably V for Vendetta, but, well, there's a couple of Russians that I really like, but, yeah. You want to get out of here?
You want to?
Kind of.
What do you want to do?
I want to go somewhere, buy some beers, and then drink them.
Okay.
Natalia, you will see a guy in a suit walk in, look at you, kind of look at Max, and then run out the door.
Hmm.
Oh, that's fucking strange.
Uh, Fuck. We'll just be heard. Natalia just clenches around the bag that she almost forgot, but she didn't. Look, if something. I'm really fucking sorry about this, but if something goes down, I will explain later, okay?
Okay.
She clenches the bag and she'll just let's, let's find a cab.
Yeah. He pays the money, and then he actually holds Natalia's hand.
What are you doing?
I'm holding your hand.
Are you gay?
Yeah, I am. How did you guess?
Well, I don't think this will help the situation. It will actually make it a lot worse.
Who cares?
For a split second, she just looks at you, but then you see a very distinct change in her, like, entire demeanor, really.
Mm-hmm.
And she just, no one who matters cares. As she smiles at you, and will just grab your head and kiss you.
Mm-hmm. He will kiss her back.
All right.
What did she say? No one who matters cares?
Yeah, like, not anyone who matters.
Oh, okay. He will kiss her back, and then, like, after the kiss is done, he will pay the money, and he will go outside with her, probably holding hands.
Hmm. Yeah,
Then he goes outside. He actually will try to, like, see. He will use Auspex 2 to check the auras of people to see, like, if there's any vampire or ghouls are around.
Not that you can see at the moment.
Okay. I prepared a special cab and it's coming. He, like, talks at his phone to a special driver that he invited for today.
special. Oh, really?
Yeah, my ghoul, he says, like, my bro's coming.
Hmm. Okay.
We hired a car and all that jazz to make you feel special.
Well, mission accomplished. I got to say, it's honestly, it's a bit surprising.
Why?
It's good surprise.
Thank you.
I got a about as casual as myself vibe from you, but perhaps not as relaxed as I thought. It's good. It's it's good to be surprised sometimes. And as they stand there, she will just. Natalia will look around.
I was saying something that didn't come up. It didn't come. Like, you didn't hear me when I said those stuff that I was saying.
What stuff?
Yeah, he said like, do you not really recognize that guy who was like who ran?
Oh yeah, I did.
Who's that guy? Cold
Uh,
butter?
Tyler, out of character. Do I recognize the guy? I don't think I do.
Um, well, he's wearing a business suit and he looked at you, then him. So you can give a best guess.
Hmm. Well, it might be connected uh, to my yeah, something I hoped I was away from, but let's.
You're safe with me. It's okay.
I know, but let's just hope it's someone who just got uncontrollably horny or something. Just, I really hope it's not what I think it is.
Okay. The car does the car comes in, by the way, Kyler, or like
Yes.
okay. I think they like the he actually looks at the Natalia and says, do you know how to drive a car?
Yeah.
Would you like to drive the car?
She looks at what kind of car is it?
It's like, let's just say it's like a Jeep, but it's black and it's like it's one of those like nice looking Jeeps.
Right.
Rented for today.
What's going to happen if I crash it?
I will have a problem, but I will probably handle it in a weird way.
Probably best if they like you or your bro drives it.
Okay,
Thanks for the offer, though.
no problem. Come on, as he like opens the door for Natalia and then enters himself after her.
It's a nice ride, though.
Thank you. Didn't want to be that much of a classic and get a limo.
Yeah, it's not that big of a you know, compensation maneuver. That's good.
He drives the car towards a bridge, like close to one of those bridges where there is a good sight, and he will like get some beers for Natalia and himself, and the guy will fuck off. He will like raise his beer.
And she has open one, and she just, oh, we'll just share, like, clink the glasses together, and she'll just say, two asshole sires who should be fucking off.
He smiles and nods and then drinks the thing. Are you like thinking that are they still watching us?
Like you said. I don't care.
No, that's good.
It's a good view from up here.
I quite enjoy it actually.
So, until I just sits down.
He sits down as well, and then he looks around again to make sure like nobody is around. Should I roll something, Kyler?
Uh, Perception alertness would probably be best in this scenario.
Okay, I will spend a willpower. I will use my aspects to reduce my difficulty. I have 3 successes.
Nice. You see a sniper bullet flying towards your face.
Huh?
I said you see a sniper bullet flying towards your face.
I don't think there's nothing I can do about that.
Well, you got a 3, so using your aspects, you can see it about mid-flight. You can attempt to dodge.
Yeah, he will like try to pull Natalia and dodge.
All right, roll.
What do I roll?
Dex Athletics.
Okay. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 successes.
Matrix.
You matrix the shit out of this sniper bullet as it hits a water coolant tank behind you, and the water coolant tank combusts into flames.
What the actual fuck?
He
It's got
pulls Natalia towards like a tree, like a behind of a tree, where the sniper bullet that he like they won't see. The sniper guy won't see. Like tries to take a cover. What the fuck?
I fucking knew it. I fucking Oh well, we have to get out of here now.
This piece of shit. This piece of shit.
Yeah, he is.
Sniper on me. He shakes his head.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Okay. We really need to get out of here. But
Yeah, we do. But
I'll
there's a
make it up.
sniper.
But yeah, I'll make it up to you. Don't worry.
Call the Baron.
Uh,
Invite our guys and make sure our guys kind of like finds this fucker. Or just order those guys yourself. We're in danger. God damn it, it's our territory as well.
Natalia will just get up. Okay. Stay directly behind me. Did you see where it came from?
From that look, like he shows the direction, but he doesn't know.
She will step out. And she will just say, stay directly behind me, okay? Okay?
He does.
And then Natalia will walk somewhat slowly over to the car and let you get into the car.
He does enter the car, and he's looking like, why are they not shooting at you?
And she will just make sure that she is in front of him. And
You will hear every so often a few loud pounds on the concrete beside you guys, kind of outlining Natalia. Few bullet holes that have cindered the ground in the general area.
and as you're probably ducked behind something in the car, she is ready to get in. She just raises her hand and flips the bird in the general direction of the sniper. And we'll just say, okay, ready? Go.
I am ready.
And she jumps in. And they drive away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, it's as they're like, she's just.
I really apologize, but I will fucking kill your sire. I will kill him so good.
Get in line, okay? Get in line. Like, he wants me, but he doesn't want to harm me. It's fucked. It's weird, but look, I'll fix this. But yeah, you have to get in line. I want that asshole myself.
You crossed the wrong person.
Yeah, he has a habit of doing that.
What happened, Skyler? What did you say?
Apparently nothing.
Okay. Would you like to end the scene there, Peter? As they like go off?
Yeah, as they like, you can see Natalia's on the phone and she's doing stuff. But yeah, other than that, she will just as she's actually as they probably drive towards something where she sets her off. She will actually just say, "Thank you very much for a lovely evening. I'm sorry I ruined it, but this was kind of the reason I was reluctant to do this, because the back of my mind, I knew something like this would fucking happen. But look, I'm sorry. I'm going to fix this somehow. Yeah, but thanks for all the effort, and thanks for a lovely evening, good food, and good company. I hope this haven't put you off.
This is not you, this is him. He fucked this up, and I will fuck him up for this. This fucking piece of shit.
I'm
Yeah.
back.
Don't
Yeah.
worry. I'll be right there with you. I will fuck him up.
Yeah, but yeah, as I said, get in line, because yeah.
He doesn't say anything after that.
Well, I might actually be able to do something now compared to back where I came from, but I'll see you tomorrow. I have some things I have to see to. But
See you later.
yeah, yeah. And yeah, she will just get out of the car, and she will actually just take her precautions, because she's not sure about going home right now. Well, she's not going home because she's going to take a route around to her current place of residence. And unless there is anything else, I do believe that this is the moment that we will end the scene. Thank you very much, players, for playing, and watchers for watching. Good night.